Athletic Club picked up all 3 points against Celta Vigo in Matchday 6 of LaLiga EA Sports. Game being played at San Mamés. Celta were looking for their first points of the campaign away from home, although they were denied yet again in what was an exciting game of football. As for Athletic, there was no Nico Williams available to them. He picked up an injury midweek against Leganés. But they made it the perfect week, 3 wins out of 3. They got off to a very strong start with this header from Gorka Guruceta just 55 seconds into the game, fired over the crossbar. Oscar Mingueza picked up a muscular injury a couple of minutes into the game. He would be replaced by Marcos Alonso, but before that substitution was made, with 10 players still on the pitch, Athletic made the most of the one-man advantage and scored the first goal of the game. Gorka Guruceta, quickest to react to that loose ball inside the box. 3 minutes on the clock, 1-0 Athletic. That was Guruceta's first strike of the season, showing his awareness, his reflexes, and also his various skills and tools in his box when it comes to finishing. What was a real poacher's goal from Gorka Guruceta. No offside from Iñaki Williams on the run. Marcos Alonso eventually coming onto the field of play, perhaps a little bit later than Giraldez would have liked. Nevertheless, Celta stayed true to their style of football, a possession-based game. They weren't afraid to take the ball away from Athletic, and well, they showed all of the assets which they've shown to be the revelation of La Liga EA Sports so far this season. A good run down the right-hand side from Hugo Alvarez, who was up against Adama Boido. He came in for the injured Yuri Berchiche in this game. Some complaints there as Berenguer picked up a yellow card. The feeling from some of the Celta players is that perhaps there could be more of a punishment for Berenguer. But how about that for a control from the winger? Turning away from the Celta defence, Alex Berenguer. And Celta Vigo were finding spaces mostly down this left-hand side. It was thread through to Yago Aspas, brought down by Julen Aguirre Zabala. Found the space in between the two defenders. He's always the smartest player on the pitch, Yago Aspas. And he forces the contact there from Aguirre Zabala. Penalty awarded, and no mistake from Yago Aspas down the middle, almost denied by Julen Aguirre Zabala. And that gave a new lease of life to Celta. Yago Aspas with another brilliant ball over the top, looking for Duvicas. But Aguirre Zabala was quick off his line. Jonathan Bamba was very active down the left-hand side. He found Marcos Alonso at the near post, who with a acrobatic flick almost surprised Julen Aguirre-Zabala, who once again was up to the task. And another counter-attack with Jonathan Bamba leading the line. Finds Duvikas here, who's not in an offside position. However, Iago Aspas is in the subsequent pass from the Greek striker. So he put the ball in the back of the net, but it would be chalked off. As we can see here, just a fraction ahead of Adama Boido. Moments later, Gorka Guruzeta fired Athletic Club into the lead. It was a textbook cross from Alex Berenguer, met by a powerful header from Guruzeta. Berenguer's service, as usual, pinpoint from the left-hand side, cutting in onto his right foot. And the second goal of the evening for the centre-forward. Aguirre-Zabala was unable to continue. A knock that he picked up throughout the game meant that he stayed in the changing rooms. At half-time, Badilla coming on. And the second half was a better performance from the Lions. Berenguer cutting in again from the left-hand side. This time his shot saved by Vicente Guaita. Sancet threading the ball through to Beñat Prados, the 1-2, and his shot curling rather tamely into the hands of Guaita, but they were starting to turn it on, Athletic Club in attack. And Celta, who'd been relatively comfortable in the first half, started to struggle a little bit, but there were always spaces on the left-hand side with Marcos Alonso pushing forward. Jonathan Bamba looking for a gap at the near post here. Took a deflection off Alex Badilla. And Adama Boido, starting his second game for Athletic Club, would be replaced by Íñigo Leque. Rui de Galarreta also coming onto the field of play to regain a bit more control in the middle of the park for Athletic. Claudio Giraldez had no choice but to make attacking substitutions there. Top goal scorer this season, Borja Iglesias, coming on alongside the Swede Williot Svedberg. But it continued to be Athletic on the attack. A dangerous probing cross from Iñaki Williams. Dealt with in the end by Vicente Guaita. It's just played into that corridor of uncertainty. Aspas going down here under the challenge from Paredes. The referee had a good view of it, said there was no contact. And Celta Bench didn't seem too convinced either. This would be another significant substitution in the game. Álvaro Jaló coming on for the two-time goal scorer Gorka Guruceta. Moments later this happened. Sancet with the ball into the path of the powerful run from Iñaki Williams, and Álvaro Jaló scoring his first goal as an Athletic Club player. Applause from Juri Berchiche, Unai Simon and Geray Alvarez looking on from the stands. Tidy finish from the summer signing. And Celta were a little bit deflated after that third goal, and giving away sloppy balls such as this. Álvaro Jaló perhaps a little bit too confident after his first goal, not connecting the cleanest of shots. Few and far chances in between for Celta. That header falling into the hands of Alex Padilla. Yago Aspas with a late chance here as he tees it up for Svedberg, whose shot isn't clean. No trouble for Padilla. So another away defeat for Celta de Vigo, but the perfect week for Athletic Club. You pick up 9 points out of 9.